Welcome back to Alternate dceu. This video will be covering both Wonder Woman and Green Lantern. As a reminder, this series focuses on taking elements of the real-life dceu and transforming it into something better. This video is a double feature with Wonder Woman and Green Lantern. The reason these are being done in the same video is because Wonder Woman remains almost the exact same as the actual movie. The most notable changes are that Ares isn't causing World War I, he's just gaining power from it, and the ending is changed to a post-credit scene just showing that Wonder Woman is still active in the present day. So now let's get to the main movie of this video, Green Lantern. Not too long after the beginning of time came a species far more advanced than anything that came before or after, a species that would go on to become the Guardians of the Universe. Their advanced technology allowed them to harness the power of will itself, creating a ring that would give its wielder unimaginable power. With these rings, they created the first police force in the universe, made up of species from all different galaxies, the Green Lantern Corps. On an alien planet, we see Green Lanterns Abin Sur, played by Ken Watanabe, and Sinestro, played by Tony Dalton, fighting the monster Legion. They summon weapons with their rings, but Legion seems to remain unharmed. It's yellow. Our rings can't do any damage. We have to evacuate. We can't fly back. Our rings' powers are too weakened. Abin Sur and Sinestro run to a nearby spaceship and begin to look inside. It's almost out of power. Start it up. We have no other choice. As the spaceship starts up, it fails just before starting and crashes towards Earth. As they crash land, Sinestro wakes up in the wreckage to find a dying Abin Sur. My time has come. Someone worthy must take on my ring. Cut to Ferris Air, where we see Hal Jordan, played by Ryan Reynolds, get out of his car, and we see Carol Ferris, played by Blake Lively, who says, "Hal, you're early. We're not sure that it's ready. I'll be fine." Hal walks past her and gets into a jet plane that he begins to fly. Jet plane malfunctions, causing him to scream and freak out as he crash lands. Hal wakes up with a ring in his hand. Hal walks up to the spaceship and goes inside, where he finds Sinestro. What the hell? What is this thing? Calm down, human. What are you? I'm a member of the Green Lantern Corps, an intergalactic police force, and you have been chosen to join us. That ring, it grants us our power, chooses the most worthy person. Clearly you must be mistaken. There is no way I'm fit to be a hero. The ring doesn't make mistakes. Cut to a lab where we see Dr. Neil Emerson, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, working on something. "Dr. Emerson, your presentation is soon." Emerson silently looks in the mirror before walking out in front of the audience. "I believe magnetism to be the true key to health. The results of exposing myself to magnetic currents has done nothing but good for my health." Emerson pulls out his magnets for something, but has an unexpected breakdown. Cut to after the incident, where we see Hal talking to Barry Allen, played by Grant Gustin. "So, what happened?" Dr. Neil Emerson was giving a presentation about magnetism when he just went crazy. It's part of the reason I came here, along with the rumored alien spaceship crash. I've always been interested in this idea of superhumans. As Hal flies away from the scene, he lands next to Sinestro and explains the situation to him. "How does this ring work exactly?" "It can construct anything you imagine." A man dressed in a metal suit flies down next to Hal and attacks him. "Give me the ring." Hal and Sinestro fight the man, using their Green Lantern rings to summon various weapons to use against him. But he manages to knock out Hal at the same time he uses his ring to knock his helmet off, revealing the face of Neil Emerson. Emerson? I'm not Emerson. Call me Dr. Polaris. I failed. I told you I wasn't fit to be a hero. Hal and Sinestro look over at footage of Dr. Polaris causing chaos. You still have to stop him. Did you see what happened back there? I know, but you need to try again. I'll come with if I have to. We cut to Hal and Sinestro confronting Dr. Polaris. Explain. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, I was just a part of Emerson. But I've taken over now. Hal and Sinestro fight Dr. Polaris, once again summoning weapons with their rings and combining their powers to take him down. Hal and Sinestro lure Polaris away from the city to avoid causing damage. Polaris throws a chunk of metal at Sinestro, forcing Hal to take on Polaris by himself. Hal focuses his energy to construct a giant fist and hit Polaris to the ground, knocking him out. In the aftermath of the battle, Hal lifts the metal off Sinestro. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm quite impressed by what you have done today. You've proven yourself worthy of joining the Green Lantern Corps. On Earth? No. Earth already has its heroes. Follow me. I will lead you to Oa. Hal and Sinestro fly into space as the movie ends. In the post-credit scene, we see Barry Allen arriving in his crime lab and looking around, as a bolt of lightning hits through the nearby window. So yeah, that is Green Lantern. I know some people might be upset at me for casting Ryan Reynolds, but he is a great actor, and it could have worked in a better movie. And I think this works as an Earth-based introduction and saving the other cores for later. And if the post-credit scene didn't give it away, the next movie is The Flash.